Welcome back, everyone. Yay. We're back playing some more Satisfactory, and I've made some progress. Last time, we were actually pretty darn close. Uh, dang, brain stopped working for a moment there. We had just finished phase 3. And so we were getting ready to start on our phase 4 objectives. Of course, we have to go through the milestones before we actually build it, so we've been working towards that. But it's time to work towards nuclear power. And we have just about everything all set up for this action. I'm going to come over here, as this will be making our supercomputer. But we need to go get to work on building some stuff. Or, I'm not going to build anything. I'm just going to quickly hand make all of these. But I need to go grab the resources now, of course. Yeah, we're gonna come over here because I need some computers. And I don't think that we have any computers available. Yeah, no, they'd be right here. So we don't have any available at the moment. I mean, we have a number of them, actually. That's a surprising amount. I guess we have some. But it's not going to be 200, so... what I'm gonna do... is I'm going to grab you. And grab you. As that's actually going to be about half of the computers. Because we only need the 200 for what we're making. That was the easiest part. I just have to prepare it for the next portion. Also, I do have my hover pack. It's pretty nice for climbing up the side of buildings. I keep it on most of the time. Now I am going to need to see about probably doing a little conveyor belt system for making, I think it was the AI limiter was the easy one. Oh, let me double check. AI limiter. Yeah, copper sheet, quick wire, nice and simple. And I happen to be producing both of those. The only problem is copper sheet's over here, while the quick wire is off on this hill. So I'm gonna need to run a line over to combine them. That'll be fine. I have tier 5 conveyor belts, so it shouldn't be too bad for me to get over there. Besides, I have built many lengthy ones before. Now the one problem is, of course, I kind of need to go up here. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna make use of this building. Because I'm just gonna get this going, because I could use more AI limiters anyways. Otherwise, I would definitely think more about just handcrafting these as well. But since I could make use of them, I'm gonna grab them. And unfortunately, it's not right, of course. Alright. Time to do what we did over with the computers. There we go. Got that down. Should be good enough. Because our objective is only to get over here. Oh. Click in the right position. That's not very helpful. Just gonna have to climb my way up a little bit. Then stay. That's not useful. But we are starting to approach. Because that's the Caterium over there. Now this is not a proper building, because it's not going to be optimized or any of that stuff, which I probably should do. I'm just not. I'm going to do it elsewhere, because this is like my personal stuff, and that copper thing is being used for the cable technically. Oh, but now that I think about it, it actually probably would be smart. No, because we want our nuclear power. That's what we're trying to get to. So I'm gonna just make this nice and quick. And we'll make a better one at a later time. Because our goal is just to get it set up. Slightly worried that was going to be too stupid for just a sec. Glad it worked out. Yeah. Power line! Come here. You're going to hook up there. Yeah, the high-speed connectors I also need to do, and neither of these are overly difficult to do. Like, the quick wire, this has been my setup since I unlocked Caterium. It's been this way for a while. The copper, although yes, I am technically using it for local cable and wire, I have so many other locations that make that at this point, that's not necessarily needed anymore. I should also make sure I actually start it. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's gonna get to work. So that'll make our AI look good. Nice and easy. In terms of high-speed connector, I'm going to add 150 of those. So it's going to be a lot of quick wire, a lot of cables, and a few circuit boards. Not actually that many. Okay, how much quick wire? I need 8,000? Okay. I think we'll have enough. There's a lot in here after all. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 400, 500 technically, but close enough. So that's good there. Circuit boards. I'm actually gonna run this way, because this is where we have our circuit boards being made. Or at least a good number of them. I do like being able to swap mid-air. It's very convenient for me. I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna technically turn this on. Oh, actually didn't need very many. I'll let the circuit boards fill up. Also, that's another 50 computers that I can grab. And it's almost me. I'll let it finish. There, that's better. So, more computers needed. That'll continue to stockpile. We're actually at 150, so we only need one more stack. Those are circuit boards. Cable is going to be quite easy to obtain. Actually, I'm looking at that. I don't know if I have the full amount of cable in storage. That number looks a little funky. Well, no. Never mind, I think I do. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah. It's 1,000. That's what I'm supposed to have. 2, 4, 6, 8. 1,000 cable. 200, 400, and a little extra, because it doesn't hurt grabbing extra cable. Now we just gotta run over and get our plastic, which it might be more reliable to take this one. Now this tube is probably new, I think. I remember when I built it. That's our radio tower. I plopped it down just because I could. No real reason. But time for us to zigzag our way up the side of this cliff. And that would be because, well, the closest bauxite, which is needed for aluminum, which is needed for just about everything, it feels like, was up here. So, up the side of the cliff I went. And, well, although I technically do have a massive, just pull ladder, a tube is a little more reliable, and it takes me straight there. The one downside, there's uranium. For a while, that was a problem. Not anymore though. As I finally got myself my hazmat suit and my iodized filters. So we don't have to worry about the radiation anymore, which is a good thing because it's also right here, which is annoying because I feel like it spreads just a little bit because it was not this bad when I initially did it. Although, let me grab those. Mushrooms are useful. Grab the plug. Nope. Bye! I had to kill so many of you. Especially the tier 3 versions. I did not appreciate it. Plot doesn't do it. Okay, actually, I'll quickly show off this building. It's simply our bauxite refinery. It's slightly messy. They come in here, they make this, which then goes through on the other side, where it gets refined further into actual aluminum. It's quite simple. In fact, I could be making significantly more aluminum ingots. I'm just limited by my silica production. Because, well, I'm only consuming 224, but I'm producing a full 720. So, I have a bit of extra. And then, of course, I've got the sheets, which are the foundation for the tier 5 conveyor belts, which I went through. Took me forever, but I converted everything. And then the casings. Nothing too bad. Took a little bit of time, but pretty quick over. And the main reason I came up here was height. Because it's going to be faster to put on my parachute and just glide over using the most direct path that I can make. Rather than looping around, although, especially without distractions, who knows, it might have been faster, technically, to just use the side paths. It's fine. Not that big a deal. I like coming up here and flying in from above. So we can see everything! Multiple trains are running. It's actually pretty nice. Yeah, we've got our powder train, our black powder train, we've got our plastic train, and we've got our rubber train for our engines. We're specifically going to be hijacking the plastic from here. So we need 1,400, so that's going to take a moment. I mean, we got 400 there. Problem is we need another 1,000. Which I think we're gonna wait here. And once the train comes down to pick up more, we'll take it up. Maybe that's what I was originally gonna go do. Probably. Although, fun fact, the train tracks actually do count as electric. We're gonna see, yep, it's that little zappy. That's getting my power off of the tracks. So even though I'm no longer near any power poles, I still got a really good connection because I'm close to a track. Very convenient. So even if a train isn't there, I could fly my way along it using the power from the track. And I sometimes do that. In fact, often when I'm going back from this place, I'll ride that track line and just ride all the way back. Let's actually see. I don't know why the computer production is green. Okay, I don't know why. We see all these extra resources at the moment because of my radio tower. Resource scanner tower? Whatever it's called. But yeah, it just permanently shows you where all the resources are. Unfortunately, it does not show you where the other things, such as Mercer Spheres and Summer Sloops and even Power Slugs are. Unfortunately not. So I still gotta go searching for those. But it gives you a rough calculation of how many there are, even if it doesn't tell you where they are. Well, that'll be 800? Yeah, 800. I mean, that's still pretty good. Yeah, they're gonna stop coming in. It's not a full stack, so I'm not gonna bother. That could just mess with that count. But I think we might have extra plastic waiting for us up at the computer location. I think. So we ride the train. And actually, the plastic was the last thing we needed. Because I'm sure at least 100 AI limiters were made by now. And we'll just have to make the 150 high-speed connectors. Which is a little bit of a pain to have to hand make them. But at the same time, I don't think it'll take us too long. And definitely by that point, we'll have our last stack of computers. In fact, we might even see about taking the train back. Actually, we're getting off right here because this is the plastic drop-off. Okay, we have no plastic in storage. That is unfortunate. Hmm. No, I don't want to pull it from here. Doesn't have much. Hmm. Well, unfortunately, that did not quite work how I had hoped it would. I think we should head back. Kinda came up here for no reason, I guess. But we need to pick up 600 more plastic. So not actually too bad. We definitely got a surprisingly good amount in that first little bit. Yeah, I do believe I'm getting an excess of plastic. It's just very, very minor. And I previously had to take for it for the upgrade. So unfortunately, I don't actually have a whole lot of extra yet. But hey, look at that. That's 1,200. In fact, we actually only need the one more stack. Easy! Oh, uh-oh. I froze. Well, that's not great. Um... Oh, there we go. Whoa. I have no idea what that freeze was. Trying to think. It might be easier if, since we're gonna run over to computers. Let's get a ride on our engine train here. I think that route's gonna be a little better. Thank you, train. Now we take a hypertube. It's a little unfortunate that we have so far to go. But unfortunately, that is just how it works. actually, since we need to pick up the AI limiter anyways, let's ride the conveyor belt over. As a tier 5, it's quite quick. Alright, S2P. Forgot about the fact that it went up. I'm great at this. Darn it. I actually don't think I have a good way to ride that. Oh well. Let me see. I might be able to... Yeah, we can catch a ride on this power line still. Yeah. Thing might work. There you go. And let's see, how many? Ooh, okay, that's actually really close. Considering the fact that I didn't overclock this, which I am now going to do. 62, 250. How much are you producing? Oh, you're only producing 150. So that's now running at a deficit. That's a tad unfortunate. I'm sure the copper sheets are probably running at a deficit too. Yeah, I can put it that, and that'll match our quick wire. I mean, I only need a couple, and then I can let it run passively. I'm just going for the 100 hit. These ones are good, because they'll allow me smart splitters. And so close, just a few mind. Ooh, actually, I just thought of something. I'm going to make sure I summer sleep these supercomputers when I make them. Because that will actually be in my best interest, because usually the resources required to unlock the milestone, they're pretty often used in creating the actual item. So there's a good chance that and it just makes sense, that I'll need the supercomputers in order to make the actual nuclear power plant itself. So let's turn that on real quick. We'll grab our last stack of computers, let that start running again. This container's about half full, so that's something. And... boom! I keep doing that. And my heart drops like every time because I'm about to hit the ground. If I were to walk off that roof, I can survive. I can survive with less than one bomb. Which means, since I usually drop from the hover pack, that's gonna be a little bit of a problem, actually. I probably will die if I drop from that height. So. Ooh, you should make sure you customize this. He hasn't been on. Right here. Customize. Ooh, I actually... I wonder if I have the materials needed to make... Oh no! Dang, I just realized. I don't actually have the ability to make my little candy cane zapper. Oof. Okay. Well, let's make him some basic supplies. I'll just grab from storage. I can always refill these items later. Yeah, I'll make just... I'll have to I'll have to pull a little bit of plastic from storage, but that's fine. All the basic supplies. He'll just get my old Xeno Basher, because I've got my candy cane that I liked. Oh, actually, that did consume the scanner. Gotta make a new one of those. Grab that from storage. I think that's just about everything. Hi, statue. You customizing? There's a lot of customization to do. You should actually have access to the gold helmet, since you played before version 1. That little bin is a little full. Let's go move those over to the big bin. My inventory is so full of miscellaneous junk. Uh-oh. The big bin can't fit it all. Ah! I have too much. I need to turn it into liquid biofuel, potentially. I think that might be better. Actually, it's good to have a little bit on hand. Just a little bit. But I'll put all of those in there. Yeah, gold helmet. Okay. Well, let's take a moment and make our high-speed connectors. Oh, I might need to grab computers, actually. I'm looking at that number. I didn't pay attention. Do one of those things require computers to make? They might have. Okay, making 100 of these is gonna take 150. It's not even just 100. Yeah, this might take us a moment to craft everything. Not usually bothering with crafting these in bulk. Oh, I'm seeing things. I actually don't think I know how to ping. Huh. I've never thought of that. Okay.
I'm messing around. It's been years since I played this thing.
You know why? I took a pretty massive break too. Your equipment is sitting in the little chest. I am going to need to work on automating these high-speed connectors because they are used for tier 3 stuff. All of my power outlet, my power stuff, is only on tier 2 because I didn't have these guys set up. mean, yeah, it's taking a moment, but at least I have made it a third of the way. Yeah, statue. You see the giant bridge up in the air?
Think so?
There's a massive bridge that spans across most of the continent. I unfortunately cannot look. If you're painting something in the sky, then probably. That bridge should go to a mountain off in the north.
Going down.
Sorry, Boombox. But it's a little hard to hear. Ping it again, I guess? Sure. Which one's the ping? Actually, how did you do that?
Alt, left click.
Okay, that one way over there. The one you were looking at is the train. Or one of the trains. That one is just a mini local bridge. That one, there's a lot of places that you could, in theory, go. And I will show them to you as resources are needed. Did you find your stuff?
Think maybe. Equip it.
The jetpack, the hazmat suit, all that stuff? Parachute and hover pack are exclusive to each other.
They're both back.
Yep. They are actually... That and normal jetpack are actually the only items that you have to worry about swapping. The rest just exist once you have them on.
Nice.
But I do like swapping. If you want a normal jetpack that uses fuel, you can grab it from the quantum storage.
No, how do I go down?
C. Took me a moment to figure out the controls as well. Double tapping C turns it off. And just jumping while in the air is what triggers it. So. Oh, I went and grabbed a whole stack of circuit boards. Whoops. Guess I have some extra circuit boards on me now. Yeah, I'm gonna have 50 extra. Cool. Yes. Ooh. Your objective for now is gonna be to get yourself some iodine filters. And I'd say make a whole stack of them. Do you know how to pin things?
Probably not.
Start by hitting N and searching filter. Go for the iodine one first. You'll need to make the normal to make the iodine, but you can work on that in just... Then you're going to right click on the picture of the iodine filter and add to to-do list, and then opening any sort of inventory will allow you to use your mouse to edit your to-do list. There you go. Well, grab the computers because it says I don't have enough. Okay, were you able to pin it?
Yeah.
Okay, and were you able to edit it so you can make 50?
I didn't edit it yet.
Okay, you are probably going to want it.
50. There we go.
Oh, wait, pause. I want to somersault. Perfect. Ah, that's enough. That way we're doubling our output. Okay, so you have those. Now you're going to want to do the same thing for normal filters. Because obviously you're going to need the normal filters, except you want 100 of those. Because you'll need 50 for the iodine one, and 50 for normal filters. Now, I don't remember the recipes off the top of my head, so you're gonna have to tell me uh, what the ingredients are. I remember some of them. Most of them
How
should
many
be
gas
one.
did you said?
100 normal filters. It is. We'll just start making those supercomputers. One downside is the plastic. I guess I could put a temporary thing, feed it in. That.
Gonna use most of the coal.
That's fine. We can. I'll show you where to grab more. Coal is really not used for anything at this point, so it's fine to grab it. Honestly, cool. Let's start with the coal, because the coal is going to be this way. So I guess I can turn the music back on. It's just fun to have on the go. So, this building you probably won't need to interact with too much. This was one of the starter buildings. Basic materials like iron rods, iron plates, modular frames, those are all in there. We're going to take the tube over to the steel production. This will kind of double as a whole tour. Because I don't know if I've ever done a proper, like, tour. Okay. You need coal. Okay. Steel beams are over here. And steel pipes are above. But we're just hijacking the coal. How much coal do you need?
400.
Okay. Grab the stack from each of the 4 foundries. It'll technically refill, but it's easier to just grab from each of them. So, I see a bush under there. Go bye-bye. Yes, you will have access to explosives. That may be a bad idea, but... Okay, you have your coal?
Yep.
Okay. I believe the next step... the pipe on the other side goes up to the old coal power plant. At the moment, it's in production still, but once we get nuclear power, it's gonna be pretty worthless. Also, don't use the little one. Use the big one. Back to Nibblisk. There you go. I have a fancy candy cane because I got mine during the holiday event. But coming up here, we get to climb the walls. Also, you zoomed ahead of me. Yeah, time to climb a cliff face. I decided to just make it zigzag up. It's really fun going down. Use zoom.
Should hit a wall when you're zooming down.
I mean, actually, let's take the way down, and you'll see. It's so funny how fast you go. And then you just stop.
Instantly.
See, I think they actually changed that. Because, or I have a different system than I did last time I did this. Beware, you will take some radiation damage. It just goes through a radiation field. It's fine. This is normal.
Ow.
Yeah, you take about
Ow.
2 to 3 parts. It's not a huge amount, but it's definitely annoying.
Seems very safe.
It's fine. I haven't died to it yet. Although I got close.
Yes.
I did get close at one point when I was trying to retrieve my stuff. Also, there's radiation below this platform that it seems to leak. It's not always radiation level up here, but sometimes it is. It's weird. But yeah, off to the east there, that's the Pink Forest, and that's the second most dangerous biome there is. And I was looting Mercer Spheres, and I died a couple times. And on the way back, I had to go through that uranium patch. It wasn't the best. Yeah, up here, here's our aluminum production. there's not a whole lot to it at the moment, other than, I will say, grab 2 stacks of the alkalite aluminum sheets. You're just gonna have to take some damage. They're in this second container. And I believe you should need aluminum casings as well.
Yeah, 50.
Yeah. You can either
So
grab
take 2 stacks of what?
2 stacks of the sheets here in this container. In this one. You can grab from the storage bin, yeah. Go and grab the casings. You can, if you only need a small amount, you could always grab directly from the belt. It'll just be a little slow. But that'll allow you to grab the exact amount rather than having to deal with the whole stack.
Ow.
I recommend you
Ow.
fly in the air.
Ow.
Interestingly enough, you actually have a further reach when in the air. It's a little funky, but yeah, you can interact with a lot of stuff from further away. What's your next ingredient?
Quick wire. Need that.
Right. We'll grab that one last, because that one's back that way, and I know we have to come this way for some stuff. Oh, actually, no. Because we were going to take the tube down so you could see how zoomy we go. That'll be fine then. If you are starting to lose too much health, you can grab some inhalers from quantum storage. We zip down. Yeah, in earlier versions, that would have launched you and potentially even caused damage. But maybe I don't have this
I
ending
think it's
portion
just
yet.
got an achievement or something.
Maybe? Oh yeah, I think there is a travel a certain distance by pipe achievement. I made you a zipline tool, right?
Probably.
Scroll through your stuff.
Does not look like.
This. Okay. Zipline tool? Oh, because I don't. Actually, you have your Xenos up because you spawn with them. You can just make your zipline tool yourself then. Then we don't have to make an extra Xenos. Just right in here in the equipment workshop. It is very fun being able to hover everywhere. Also, if you would like it, there is a chainsaw in quantum storage. It's only used. It doesn't do damage though.
Oh.
Nah, that would be a really overpowered weapon. It's purely for clearing foliage, which I use bombs at this point. It's
I
more
remember
efficient.
now that I do that.
Okay, so you have your zipline tool?
Yeah, so many e-buttons.
Yeah, you'll probably want a chance to set up your hotfire. I've got 6 of them set up. Although the first one's technically miscellaneous, I just set up early one. Yeah, it's got a Mark III conveyor belt in there. Okay, we are going to come to the power tower and hop on. Just right click and it'll extend. Yeah, I found out later that there's no need to hold it. I always used to hold it, but there's no need to. Now you will have to do a little hop here. I did not set these up in a very efficient manner. If you do it properly, you can just hop, but I utterly failed that one. Yeah, over here, Caterium. Just grab the wire that you need from storage. There should be more than enough. Okay. Yeah, there's one over here. Which, actually, let's grab a stack of those limiters and put those in quantum storage. So I can have access to them. Yeah. That should be everything you need this way. I think. Go ahead and list off the rest of your ingredients. Go ahead and list off the rest of your ingredients that you need.
Hold on, it's very light. Gas filter, fabric. Do I have iron plate? I don't have iron plate.
You're gonna want to make sure you look at the orange one, not the purple one, by the way. Because you're probably gonna have most everything in purple.
Everything's purple.
Yeah, so you're looking at orange. You want to make sure
There's no orange.
So that means we didn't grab enough of the other materials. Okay. Well, make sure you grab enough orange for the quick wire, then, since we're here.
What do you mean by orange?
So there's a purple bar on the ingredient list.
They're all purple.
That means that they're in quantum storage. Is there an orange bar?
No.
Even on the items that you grabbed?
I don't know which one I was reading.
So did you grab anything?
I did.
Okay, so on the ones that you grabbed, is there now an orange bar?
There is no orange bar.
Okay, I'm really confused about what you're doing now.
I am confused too.
You know what? Let's just go back. It'll be fine. I'll just make it for you. We can try and figure that stuff out later. I don't know how you don't have an orange bar if you have items in your inventory. I guess you could always do a screen share and try and show me. Because yeah, I can just make everything for you. We should have all the supplies in storage. We'll just have to refill. I mean, this isn't that big of a deal, since we're kind of waiting for the supercomputers to be created anyways. Oh, actually, I guess I should go grab the other materials. Those would help. Those would be actually pretty useful.
Yeah. Did you screenshot?
Oh, my guess.
Oh, now it's orange.
That's really weird then.
The coal is slowly turning orange.
That's because I was consuming it. What? There's only 50 coal in quantum storage. How much do you have in your inventory?
400.
Because yeah, your orange should take priority over quantum. That's a little weird. Okay. Yeah, I'll see if I can maybe look at figuring that out another time. For now, our goal is just so you can survive. Since, of course, I am dumping you in near the end. Uh, there you go. I dropped 50 normal filters for you.
Where?
Beneath me? I'm over towards the east.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
You're in the sky.
Of course.
Don't look up.
Okay. And then here are the iodine filters for you as well. With that, you'll be safe. Just keep those in your inventory, and you will be safe from gas and radiation unless they remain. Hey, let's go check on our supercomputer real quick. It has... Oh, it can't make the last one. I don't know how I got an odd number here. That's weird. Okay, well, supercomputer's in there. Okay. This storage container is one of the most important ones you'll need. Behind you. Right here. This is your concrete. Anything you build will require concrete. So, this is going to be your best friend. Can you grab 2,000 concrete and put it in the machine in the center? And then cable will be over here.
Machine center.
A center building in the hub. Yeah, in here. The hub terminal here. And then see if you can find the cable while I'm gone. It's just in one of the storage containers around here. I have to go grab the heavy modular frames, which I actually haven't looked at recently. I hope there's enough of them. Actually, no, because there should definitely be enough. Since I've stopped the other machine that was using them. And they are in that building. I got like 5 buildings in this area, 2 of them off in that direction, so I have to think about which one's which sometimes. Yeah, they should be up here. Yeah.
There's a cable. What
Nice.
cable do I need?
Looks like 1,000. Okay, we have plenty. And then we will make one more stop to go give you some bombs. And some actual ammo so you can use your gun. In theory, you could work on making rifle ammo as well. I need to make that. Because I have the ability to make the rifle. I just have yet to actually do so, because I don't have ammo. Boop! Nuclear power! Athena.
Milestone reached. The nuclear power plant produces dangerous radioactive nuclear waste. Fix-It reminds you that any extra limbs resulting from exposure to radiation are also contracted to work on project assembly. Fix-It also reminds you that willful exposure to radiation will not result in any bonuses regardless of how many functional limbs it produces. Project part number 7, the magnetic field generator, should enter production as soon as possible. Any unnecessary delays will be noted.
Yeah, well, you didn't do nothing about the Fixmas event. So, I don't care. Okay, let's go get you some bombs.
Yeah,
We're gonna take the
bombs.
tube up to aluminum.
That's the one with the radiation, right?
Yes, the one heading south. Yes, let me take a look. What's it called? Rifle ammo. Oh. Yeah, it's easy. I'm making way too much smokeless powder. Also, 15 per? Getting 1,000 is gonna be easy. Okay. Yeah. Copper's not exactly super nearby. We could either do manual or train to get that. And then drop the supercomputers, don't need them. There you go. Yeah, as soon as we get a location for the radiation, I'm gonna work on eliminating everything around here. I just need somewhere to put it in the first place. Come up to the train tracks up above. We're going to continue heading south, following the train this time. Unfortunately, the train already left, so we will have to fly. If we look at any nearby copper, I think the closest one's going to be here. Actually, no, I did make use of that one. Ooh, we might not have any copper nearby our powder. Copper? We've got copper way out there. Actually, that might be the only copper. Ooh. Cool, if we're making a rifle, we might have to send it all the way out there. Well, that's gonna be a little tricky. Definitely gonna require a drone. I don't think a full train is needed. Although in theory, I might be able to hijack this line. Make use of it a bit. Because that line's only using aluminum, and aluminum isn't used much right now. Right, swap to parachute, because you're going to be outside of range of the power. Oh, you're below me.
I am.
I did not give you the warning soon enough, did I? Just keep running along the ground there. You'll eventually reach the power tower, after which you can then zipline. Or in theory, you could fly up and parachute from there. Either one works. But here is our black powder production. It is currently where bombs and rebar are being made. So you're going to want to grab a stack from up here. That's going to be your ammo for your rebar gun. Unfortunately, I do not have explosive rebar being automatically made. However, if you wanted, you could turn yours into it. You just have to make it yourself. And then down here is where you can grab a stack of bombs. That was really the only thing we were coming over here for, so time to go back. Unfortunately, there's only one entrance to the highway at the moment. Did you fall?
Yeah, I called.
Cool.
Fine.
Oh, you did make it work. Okay. off to the west is our current power production. It is fuel power. It's also where rubber, plastic, and fabric are being produced. Actually, I just realized we need to... One, watch out for the stinger. Hate that guy. Two, we're actually gonna need to hop over here. Hop onto the track. Yeah, unfortunately, power towers... Yep, you could get run over. Actually, do you want an achievement?
Sure.
Once we get back, I don't remember if it's you run someone over or you get run over. I think it's you get run over. So I'm gonna run you over when we get back.
Love to hear it.
Ooh, actually, I just realized I'm actually going to need to... Stupid stinger. Got murdered by a train. I'm gonna have to be tracking a power tower all the way up there because, well, we don't have anything up there at the moment. Which actually also means, not part of architecture. I love that I can fly while in the menu. Good. I was right to make extra supercomputers. That would be a part of actually. Organization? Yeah, organization. We're gonna need to plop some streetlights down. Because that's gonna be the best way to transmit power lines, I think. That and the highway doesn't have power lines yet. Yeah, up there is the highway that will eventually connect just about everything. Ooh, hop in the train! No, you missed it. There's also only one, so only one of us could get a ride. Oh, actually, too far. We need to go back here to the main hub.
Good job.
I'm a little distracted, it's fine. I know this place really well, which means I'm so used to going in any one direction that's like, sure, this is normal. Okay, stand a little further away. So these things are a little hard to aim sometimes, so go stand in front of it on the ramp. Vroom, vroom. You've been run over. It didn't work the second time. That's the funny thing about these. They can hit things, and other time and just completely ragdoll them, and other times it doesn't work. So did that get you your achievement?
Yep.
Yeah, nice. Ooh, we're actually gonna take our way up to the coal power plant. It's basically useless at this point. But in the steel building, that pipe we didn't come in. Yeah, I do occasionally have just random geothermal generators, like off to the north there. They just exist. They provide some power, but it's not much. And certainly not at the level that we need. Yeah, this is the old coal power plant. I don't... I made you a double? That's interesting. It's interesting design choices. Unfortunately, this place is really loud. But we're gonna make our way over here. You're probably going to want to convert to your parachute. Yeah, you don't quite make it. So you will need a parachute. Eventually this will be a much nicer entrance. But for now, this is where we are. Actually, where are you?
I don't.
Oh, you're way farther back. Whoops. You did not need to convert to parachute quite that far back. Sorry.
No, it's the big guys. Hold on.
Yeah, 3 boys! There's an achievement for bouncing on them for more than a minute straight. We found one that
Big
just...
giraffe kick penguin thing.
Yep. Yeah, I think I found one that was like stuck, you know, in some walls or something. Either that or I got it. One of the two. But I just sat there and bounced on him for like a solid minute.
Boing,
Let's see.
boing.
Okay. No, way too long. Barely too long, jeez. Okay. Well, until we have a better way up, this is what we're doing. Oop. This will also allow jetpacks to fly up, or hoverpacks to fly up, which is good. Actually, the distance is not the worst. Hoverpack can just about go the distance the wire's too long. Convenient info to know. I am building a tier 2. Yeah, I should be building a tier 2. Of course. Oh, well, I placed that one wrong. Gotta be on the corner. Yeah, I'll use the streetlights for once we actually get up there. Because yeah, it's not gonna do us any good if we have our nuclear power all the way up there, but no power connecting to it. Are you going for the achievement by chance?
Maybe.
Cool. Well, it's gonna take me a moment to place everything since I have to power line it. So that's fine. But we are just about all the way up. Yeah, it's not even textured, which is a pain, unfortunate, but oh well. Straight line. Let's see. Honestly, it would make more sense to just directly connect to a street. Go. Then... okay, that works. I guess I just run along. The problem is, I don't actually know how far apart I want to make these. Go on the 5th one, I think. Because I know the power lines here are further. But it's nicer to have the streetlights a little closer since they aren't super tall.
I've been bouncing for like 2 minutes.
I don't remember what the achievement is, how long it took a while, actually.
I only know it's been 2 minutes because of the pod.
Oh, yeah, that is back. I'm actually curious. What is that? How long is that achievement? Yeah, there's the achievement for just normal bounce. I totally thought there was an achievement for it, but I don't know which one that was. Hold on. Is there not an achievement for that?
You're crazy.
I might be? I might have just done it for fun then. Oh no! Oh, the floor is lava. Avoid touching the ground for 30 minutes. I just decided that it would be a good idea to do that. Bouncing on a tick plate.
So you bounce for half an hour.
Yes, I did. So I don't know if foundations count or if it's just the like ground. I didn't know which one it was. And I had not gotten it previously, even though I felt like I'd stayed off the ground on foundations for a while. So to guarantee I was not touching the ground, I just bounced.
I've been off it for 12% of it. But does it reset when I touch the ground?
Your timer?
Achievement progress.
Yeah, because it's a half an hour in one go. Actually, you're gonna get another achievement coming over here because this uranium spot is the highest location in the entire map. Which I found on accident. But the moment I found that it was uranium, I was like, of course we're gonna put something up here. And honestly, it's actually easier to get to this location than it is to get to any of the other uranium locations. Because the other ones are usually guarded by a bunch of stingers. And obviously tier 3 stingers too, which are a disaster to kill. I had to kill them using explosives. And hiding in a car. Because
Yeah.
fun fact, creatures don't know you're there if you're in a car. Or any
Because
vehicle.
it's a car.
Which is really ironic because I was in the
train.
Explorer, which has a roll cage, like an open air roll cage. So you can see yourself in the Explorer, but they can't.
Great.
I also died because my Explorer ran out of fuel and I tried to fuel it and I have slow health. So, it wasn't all good. It's a bit of a risky situation. That's because they're stupid stingers. You're also immune to radiation while inside vehicles, which is interesting. And that there is our uranium vein. Due to how high up it isn't actually guarded by anything, which is incredibly convenient. There we go, hook up the power, and all the way back. Oh dang. Scan picked up a uranium node 2,000 meters away. Actually, I wonder, is that one? That might be the one that I... See, there's a very specific uranium node that I had to deal with, and that might actually be the one. Because I was going through gathering Mercer spheres. Which I didn't pay attention. What purity is this one? I guess I didn't pull it up to look. Oh, it's an impure node. That's stupid. I might saw missed a little bit. This is technically the worst uranium that I possibly could have used.
Probably.
Well, technically, yes, it actually is a guarantee because impure is the lowest quality you can find.
Hmm.
It's unfortunate, but I had to do it. We have to put our first one up here. And I only have 4 Lego. Can't even fly yet because I'm hooking this up in reverse. So are you still gonna go for the floor is lava?
Well, if I blitz it, I have 3 more minutes to go.
Has it been that long?
It says 27 out of 30.
Dang.
Are you sure it's that one go?
Well, I thought it was. Oh yeah, we can also configure our lights. So we can make all the lights purple!
Purple!
Probably keeping them up white. You can also lower their intensity. Although it doesn't really feel like it lowers that much. I kind of wonder if these would work better put on like a pole. 'Cause that pole's not very big. It's only 2.5 walls high. Which means it's only like 10 meters tall. Which I guess that's a little more normal for street lamps. Eh, it works fine. Okay, we can get our way down.
This guy just doesn't feel like moving anymore.
They're interesting like that. Sometimes they just steady. I guess the other thing is you've been using your hover pack, which at the time I did not have.
Hmm.
So you could pretty easily just hover pack your way into that one and just AFK for a while. Maybe that's why yours is a little better, because you had the hover pack and you've been using it for a minute.
Maybe. But I also walk on the ground recently.
Yeah, I don't know. I also did that like really early on after version 1 released and achievements were added, so perhaps it was meant to be collective and it was just glitched. There is a chance of that. Yeah, it is kind of funny though. This mountain does have a legit way to get up. You got a parkour.
Hey, look, the floor is lava.
Nice. But yeah, you can climb your way up the side of this mountain pretty easily, actually. Now, it would probably make sense for me to build out the foundation of the building
What? It's hard making sense.
before I start mining the uranium. No, because I can't really go that way because the mine's in there. So I'll just have to go this way. Yeah, make sure you set foot on top of the mountain there once you get here. Ooh. Boy, he's big.
That is big. Let's see it from over here.
So I got both my input and my output. Oh no. I just thought of something.
Could have thought about that sooner.
The uranium may be up here. But what about the coolant?
Oh.
Nuclear reactors output a rather significant amount of heat. And
Just fill it up.
things could break. So I think we're gonna have a pipe tower coming from the ocean.
At least the ocean's nearby.
Yeah, the only problem is it goes straight up. And here's the problem. I need to put a pipe, a pump, every 4 walls.
Ah.
And with how tall this is, that's gonna be a lot of walls.
It's gonna be a lot of water.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I forgot how big this thing was.
Yeah, we're gonna have a nice, big, crazy pipe tower. I also don't think this nuclear power plant is gonna be inside of a building.
Probably not.
It's one, it would be a massive building. Two, it might look cooler this way. Well, time to build it. I can only build the one. No fuel, no water.
You should give me uranium.
I don't actually have it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna hook it up off of you, and I put you wrong. Go. And then, actually, I need to put you because power connection's technically on this side. Alright, let me just get rid of that last one. Pop you there. Okay. Well, it is hooked up to the power grid. The fuel's gonna be easy enough. Do you wanna help me build a wall? We're gonna need to paint every four walls so we know where to put the pipes. It also means bring that over here. Okay. I do not want to fall from this height. That would be unfortunate. Oh, and the other problem is that we're going to need to power the pumps the whole way down. Yeah, it's going to be a little annoying. I guess it's a really good thing I have a hover pack now. Are you coming? Kinda hooked that up, 'cause, well, I kinda, I don't know. I don't like it phasing through walls. Like that, and now we can. Honestly, a tier 3 would actually be really convenient here. Hey, how about you build the pump set statue?
Oh,
While I get the wall step, you could start placing pumps.
remember how to do that.
You just place them. Make sure it's a Mark II. So Mark 1 would be much more. But as long as you place one every 4
That
walls,
really is big.
and you make sure it's facing up. You can just place them straight on the wall, which is really convenient. Yeah, I've already gone down. Ooh, yeah, not too far. And that 4 times?
How do I start it? Top or the bottom?
Well, considering you can't get to the bottom, there's no wall down there to build on yet. I assume top. Just, you should be able to place it smack dab in the middle. And just place it on that second wall, I'd say. That way you have a little bit of time for the pipe to turn. Yeah, since we're making use of Mark II piping, we'll actually be able to pipe in 600 water at a time. So we'll have a pretty decent throughput, as long as we put enough pumps. Because yeah, I kind of had to learn the hard way how pumps worked when I was doing the whole aluminum production. That was kind of messy. Oh, hi, Gold Sled. Those guys are gonna get mad at me. I hit him with a bomb from here. Have a bomb. There we go. That should be enough to get the slug. Power slugs are always convenient. Here we go, we are almost at the bottom. Although I'm now seeing we have friends at the bottom.
I don't really know what I'm doing.
Well, I'm almost at the bottom, so I'll come up and check and see if you're doing anything wrong. Ooh, boy. Yeah, I dropped myself. That would not be great. I don't actually. Hey, Mians. Take that. Aerial battle. Close enough. I don't think it was gonna do that much damage. That was better. Yeah, I should be close enough where we're good there. Of course, I can always add more power spots.
You can actually.
In fact, there's a chance I might need to. Actually, that's the cave to my quartz production and the stingers. Cool. Yeah, I have a ways to climb. I could try painting them a different color every 4. Good, because have you been able to place them?
Nope. I don't know where you want to place.
Okay, maybe you could try picking up the power, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of these. You can either do the power or the pipes in between. Because unfortunately, all of them need pipes. Actually, how about you paint them? paint the walls every 4 walls. Make sure you do a different color every 4 walls. So, yeah, we gotta start there.
In the middle of the wall.
Yes, because the pipes are going to be running along the outside of this wall.
Yeah, but how am I supposed to paint if it's in the middle?
You can paint the edges, and it'll still paint the whole thing. You could also paint the pipe. That does work. Yeah. Just like that. And then I just swapped the next swatch. And I just make sure every one is a different one. And that is purely to make it a little easier to know where to place these pipes. And they're massive. They take up nearly a whole wall. Oops.
Let's say.
Hey, over there. Where are you?
Not watched some of the newer ones.
There you are.
I have watched the first 2.
You could also hook up the power if that's easier. Do you know how to hook up the power?
No. I haven't
Okay.
played this thing too long.
Well, select your power line. And then just click on one of the power line nodes. And click on a pipe. Yep. There you go.
Yeah.
Problem is, I now gotta go through.
I think I hear Mario.
So,
You.
Kind of makes
I would be surprised.
you're
Just
not
dying.
wrong. You're not.
Yeah, they're still not feeling the best. That's a little easier. Yeah, this is going to be a very colorful wall. In fact, I'm probably going to go repaint it later. This is just to make sure we got enough pipe pumps, because otherwise things will be a mess and we'll have reactor issues. Kind of learned that one the hard way. I don't think I'm doing quite the right pattern sometimes. I think I might be skipping. As long as it's different from the one before, I think it'll be fine. Okay. There we go. Now... Actually, I can... Since you're down here, I can hook up the pipes from this side too. They'll still follow the same pattern. Since all the walls are painted now, we can also
I mean, if we ever have
put
good ones together,
the actual pipes in. Look, those are actually kind of important too. They're the second most important thing. Well, I think they're technically the first most important. Oh, wait, not that one. Take that one, right? Yeah, one.
I used to use it barely.
Yeah, this is actually going to use a lot of resources. I'm definitely going to have to refill my quantum storage after this. And eventually it'd be really nice to get quantum storage to auto refill on a lot of these items, especially the ones I'm using for like the plastic, the modular frames, concrete, and iron plate. Even reinforced iron plates it'd be convenient to have automatically going. But that requires a lot more Mercer spheres. There requires one per depot. And I think I have maybe 2. I'm also now so glad that I did decide to get the hover pack instead of just rushing towards nuclear, because my goodness, this wouldn't have gone that well with out a hover pack. Okay, there we go. This is an amazing level. Cabling is not ideal. I can feel like rotating them. So this is what we're getting. And besides, no one's really going to be looking at this wall. So I think it'll be fine. You have enough connectors to actually power stuff, right?
Seems like it.
That's good. I was slightly worried about that.
Thought has to go down.
Yeah, but I'm also in the middle of building. Say that. That would have been problematic.
Yeah, every house.
Now imagine making 2 of these. We'd probably need another one. But it would totally be doable. Perfect. Yeah. Now we put down a water extractor. In fact, how much do you produce? Alright. Got me to Mark II. How much do you produce? 120? We fully overclock you. Put you 300. We'll get 2 fully overclocked ones. You just... I think a pipe junction in is always annoying. You just hit this weird angle. Right there. It's the tiniest of little spots. I don't like it. I connect you up. In fact, I don't have this. There we go. Now, the question is, how well is this going to work? Okay, flow rate's going up.
The other thing is we can't move houses.
The max flow rate is 600, so we should be hitting max. Okay, that's looking good.
Yeah, that was the new news that was happening.
Water's going up it.
Now we follow the water up. Our lovely, colorful wall.
It is. It is beautiful. So we'll have to wait before we can get over it. You know, we can get over it. Swords off on the
Up we climb. Gotta go all the way up. My spacebar's not very happy with me. Yeah, everything seems to be powered and working. So that's great.
Not seeing water here. Did I go too fast?
That would be because one of the pumps is not counted.
Did I miss one?
Yep. There's water in there. All these pumps are turning on, and this one's not on because it doesn't have anywhere to go.
Open the end of it.
Is that it?
Phew! Custom waterfall!
It's so cricket.
Are you gonna redo it?
In the beginning, it kind of doesn't.
You can redo it because I still have to set up the mining for the uranium. If you middle click, it does pick it for you, so you could build it that way.
Nah, we don't have anything
Oh, we also need to do the waste output, whatever that is. No fuel. Well, uranium fuel rod. How does one make you? Huh. I didn't think that one through either.
Since when do you ever?
You actually your house.
Okay. Well, here's the good news. Encased industrial beams are being made down there. Bad news, encased uranium cells and electromagnetic controls units are not. I thought we were going to get our uranium power, but I did not plan properly. Oopsie. Well. Let's look at our electromagnetic control rod. How does one make you? With our lovely AI limiter. Great. Well. Oh dear, this is going to be a whole mess. I mean, the control rods shouldn't be terrible. We just need to redo our AI limiter. Wasn't planning on doing that, but I guess we have to now. On the other hand, encased uranium cells are going to require sulfuric acid that I haven't made yet. See, the concrete's easy. That's just limestone. No biggie. The sulfuric acid, on the other hand, I don't have anything producing it. Which, unfortunately, means I don't think we're gonna get our nuclear power yet. I think we need to go make some drones. Because otherwise, we have to find a way to pipe everything up here. So, how about you help me make some drones? Oh boy.
That one say from the 18 neighbors.
Okay, well, I do think that shouldn't be terrible to make. Since we're gonna have to make the sulfuric acid anyways for drones. Nearby sulfur, there should be a node off around there somewhere? Might be even further though. Yeah, it's over there. Yeah, it's down there. It's technically being used already. So I could steal from that. Okay. How comfortable are you with making? Okay, well, okay, you saw what I did for the piping. Conveyor belts are simple enough, right?
Sure. Let's go with that.
I'm thinking, how about at the very least,
No.
you go build a building for our sulfuric acid that we're going to need to make the batteries. The sulfur is going to be off to the west. You can use your scanner to locate it. It'll show a check mark because I've already got the miner set up for you. In that case, you're going to need to use our blender. First. I just got piles of machinery out here. They're my test machines, so I can look at recipes. Obviously, I'll need to make you sulfuric acid. Oh, come on. You require aluminum? I mean, it's great that I'm using the alumina solution because I don't have anything else to use it for. But that's not going to be easy to transport because we need the battery to get the drone to transport it. Because there's no way I'm building a train to go all that distance.
Build a conveyor.
That would be even worse.
A Mark 1 conveyor.
I don't think anything would be running. Cool. Well, let's focus on the sulfuric acid, I guess.
Gonna break my ankles.
For that one, I think I need myself a refinery. Yes, that one's pretty simple. 50 sulfur. I don't know if my scan's gonna pick up on it. Why are you green? I don't know why things randomly are green. Okay, this is gonna pick up. Get to normal node, so that means it probably it's 120. So double overclock, that should be fine. Okay. So that's simple enough. Hi. I have to ping it again to see where it is. You can see all of my stamps on the map, correct?
Maybe?
You should see.
So.
Is your map filled with miscellaneous things?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, over there. How does one make? Aren't these nameable? Yes, maybe not. Totally thought these were nameable. Dang it. Well, that's pain. Okay. If you look to the northwest of the iron ore on the map, kind of in a triangle between two caves and a radioactive symbol. Yeah, it's high. Is that you? Yeah, that one. That's where the sulfur is. I need you to start by building a building. I'd say make it a 5x5.
Wait.
And And then it'll have to be pretty tall. Like, it'll have to be like 8 tall or something to fit the refinery inside.
Because I just ended like talking.
Sulfuric acid
Build it here or there.
over there. We might have to do some manual transport of the alumina solution at first, just for the sake of jump starting it, and then it'll fuel itself. Because that's going to be our battery production. We'll want 2 floors, but I don't know how tall the second floor necessarily needs to be. So yeah, sulfuric acid. That'll work fine. I'll transport the alumina and aluminum casings, but that's doable. I need to do something with the water. I'll have to work on fixing the water. Okay. In that case, I think I already have the pet, technically. No? Oh, have I not? Oh, I don't think I've researched drones, technically. Oops. Nope, I haven't. Cool. Now I need to go make 50 radio control units. Doable. I'll have to figure out how to do it, though. Let me just clear that.
I forgot that I'm so used to having the price.
Radio control unit! We're just gonna manually make these.
They go over everything. Should they go back? Should they have two
Yeah,
separate
nope, too many. I
Yeah.
only need 50 of these. Guess I'm just gonna steal the crystal oscillators. Crystal oscillator. We'll go grab our computers. Man, this is a real shame because I really thought that we were good to go. And I mean, in theory, technically, I could make this work. Really would not be ideal to pipe everything up there. So. In the long run, drones will be faster and more efficient. So, what we're gonna go with. You know, it's gonna take us a little more setup time, which I'm getting a little bit worried about that. Just because of the fact that I only have so much in terms of power at the moment.
As soon as you hit your first one, you can see the water right
Come here. Ooh, yeah, our consumption is actually getting pretty close to our production. This is why I was trying to get it going. The drones are just going to consume even more power. Of course, we need to actually make
Yeah.
the other things. And still
I don't even know how.
50 computers.
Like, it's pretty fishy.
I do see what you mean though about it not going orange. Checkmark went, but there was no orange box. There totally should be an orange box.
It'll be money for everyone. Hey!
I mean, of course, I'm gonna have to redo all of these later in a more renewable method, of course. But for now, I just want to get our power fixed. 'Cause that's the main concern. I could maybe find an oil spot to make use of and boost our power with that. That'll be a whole process, and we're so close to that nuclear power. Of course, we need to figure out what to do with the waste. I actually don't know if I can sink that. I mean, if I can just trash the nuclear waste, that would be great. But I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. That seems kind of like cheating the system, if I'm being honest. Luckily, radio control units are pretty simple to make. We have all the resources to make them. Just have to grab them from miscellaneous areas, of course. But I'll be able to grab the other two of the other three ingredients for aeronautical engineering. Grab 200 of you. Actually, no. I need 800 of you. And an additional 200? So why is that number not working? I have enough, but it's not showing it up properly. That's weird. I need to grab you. So we'll get these made in the process of being made, and then we'll head over to go grab our motors, because those are luckily being made already. We don't need to worry about them. However, we will potentially need to worry about making them again later if we need to mix them. Although this is the milestone, so I don't think we'll need them. At least not any more in this. For now.
I went and changed where's
We swoop our way down. And there we go.
Start off with three.
Let's get this in the process of being made. Extra computers and plastic, whatever. That works. Air control unit, please. Facing. Computer. Oscillator. I'll just make the oscillators that I have. Fine. Toss the casing in there. Computers and plastic and quantum storage, along with the supercomputers.
5 minutes.
Wait. Where'd it go? What? I totally thought I grabbed the sheets. Why do I have none in my inventory? Oh. And I don't even have any in storage. Whoops. Hey, Dad. Well, that's unfortunate. Guess we're heading back up. Because, I kinda need those. They're pretty important.
It's a great thing to do with friends, just saying.
Well, how's the building going? That answer isn't exactly confidence inspiring. I can't see that you at least found the location, so that's something. Let's go pick up those sheets because we need a lot of them. Hi, team. I'm gonna just grab a whole bunch because they're also used for conveyors. So that'll be that. Oh, we couldn't see my hand. Actually, I think so. I need to head down that way. So let's just glide our way over. And we'll take the pipe over from that side.
It's very quick.
Luckily, the other radio units are already being made. See, if I had a coal source nearby, I could maybe do something. Oh, actually, no, because the coal is for. We need the alumina solution, is what we need here. In theory, I could use that bauxite and make a whole new production if we're looking for that. But I don't think we need to. I think we're making more than enough at the
Look at all that. It's our first back.
The only concern might be I don't have a packager yet. Should also be more focused this direction. So I'm probably going to need to look at packaging the fuel for transport. Because I don't think drones have a fluid option. Unfortunately for me.
That's true.
Okay, that's 100 meter motors, not meters. I'll just come over here to grab the other 200. That should be everything we need, and hopefully it's already finished making the radio units.
It's too low level, but it's usually refreshing times, right? Or catfish, but tributary. You can give it a shot.
Dang, we're 200 out, 250 hours in, just about.
I mean, it's possible.
There's still so much to do.
I mean, it's impossible to practice about anything besides just the legendary fish. You kind of want
Yep. Grab radio controllers. Actually, that made, thanks to me doubling it, that made way more. Guess I'll have some extra supplies. I only needed 50. Yeah, I'll just grab these extras. Don't really necessarily need them at the moment. It keeps swapping on me. There we go. Aeronautical engineering. Boo! We actually have our drones. It's kind of important.
Milestone reached. Drones provide automated low-capacity aerial transport between drone stations. Stations need to be supplied with any kind of fuel for the drones to function. Fixit had several restrictions in place prohibiting creative use of drones. I have since removed those because I think no pioneer would ever misuse Fixit property right under their noses. Especially since everything is recorded.
Sure. Okay. Let's clear that. Now we can actually build the drone port and the drone. Never mind. I in fact do need more radio control units. Well, that's dumb. Gonna put those back in. Guess I need more of them. Nope, those are getting worked on. Drone port is going to require high speed. High speed. Let's make some high speed connectors, I guess. We need 20 each. And we need to transport the Illumina solution. We need so we'll need a port at both of those. We can reuse, I believe, a drone port. I think. Ooh, I might have to check that one. It's been a hot minute since I actually looked at those, so I don't remember for sure. Let's take a look at them. Plop that in so it can continue filling. Yeah, they're absolutely enormous. Obviously, we've got our input, we've got our output, battery supply. Okay, we do have both incoming and outgoing are separate, so we can reuse some of the drone ports. So we have an outgoing from there. Oh, we got incoming from there. We'll also have the sulfur being outputted to the top slash wherever that's being produced. Ooh, actually, I think I need to relook at that. Uranium fuel rod. We will need one to take our encased industrial beams up. Man. Yeah, we're gonna need a number of these. So, 2 there. Because I don't want to mix the input outputs of them. Or I don't want to have multiple drones going to the same input because I don't want things to clog up. Although the other thing is I could potentially... Ooh, what if I only have the one up and I'm only taking the fuel rods up once they're made? That'll probably be smarter. In that case, we should only need 4 drone points, actually. That'll be much, much easier to clean. Let's get the electromagnetic coils set up, actually. I think those are a good one, because we can do the AI leaders. That one won't be too terrible to do. Copper sheets are currently being drained. Okay. Essentially, what that means is I need to redo this setup. Well, I have some inventory space. That's about what I expected, actually. Got a lot of copper ingot there. Essentially what I'm going to do, though, is I am going to discontinue the production of cabling and wire here, and I'll have to grab it elsewhere, but that's fine. We can work with that.
Anything else?
So this is like... There's so much here that I need to do and get moved. Let's plop all of the ore down over here for now. Very full inventory, of course.
She did the teeth one here.
Now, need to get those taken care of.
Since I personally can't.
I'm just gonna stop supplying this with resources for the moment, because I can still make use of it. Alright, that all fit in my inventory. We're gonna put all of the sheets in there.
I could start finding excursion buses across country.
Probably going to get rid of those. I mean, I don't actually know at the moment. What if I might actually put the building up here? I don't want to run into the issue I did there, where I run out of space. What quality are you? I need to know what quality this copper vein is. You're a pure node, so you're producing a... Why is this a Mark
I went
1? My goodness, no. No can do. I will not allow a Mark 1 to be used. This thing is getting rebuilt from the ground up, apparently. So yeah, Mark 2. Need a portable miner, though. Guess I didn't think I needed it. And up until now, I guess I didn't. Okay, secondary portable miner. We got ourselves a Mark II setup. Simple enough. Here we go. That's better. So now you're producing 240, which means I need to make a full-size building. Which I believe... Oh wait, I just realized. I need to make sure I do that. Seven by 7. Well, actually, let's get rid of that last one. We can backtrack just a bit. That's not a problem. Well, we're finally adding another building here in the beginning. So I guess that's something. There we go.
That's the base starter.
Definitely wouldn't hurt to get a blueprint set up for this. Actually, only 3. It is slightly disorienting being able to fly while building this. I normally don't have that. I have built this building so many times that it probably wouldn't hurt me to get a blueprint of it at some point. I just haven't done so yet. Okay, let's get it all hooked up. Oh, I also need to hook up power.
I'm just saying, as soon as mine start, I'm
Best spot to hijack power is probably going to be from down there.
like, it's.
I had to make sure it was actually a dump. So why are you a tier 1? You should be a tier 2. And I also apparently failed at hooking it up properly. Wait, you're a tier 1 as well? What? No. You're not even necessary anymore. Get out of here. Go away. I don't know why I have these random tier 1s. I should not be having them at this point. It's just not worth it. Okay. Let me... Nah, just barely too far. So sad. Come on. Go. Of course, I should probably connect power. That would be helpful. No? Why is it not coming? Oh, no, there it is.
What is it?
Let's actually move it back a bit.
What is.
That works a little better. Okay. Pop you down. And it's so weird being able to actually fly while in here.
Set
You down.
that.
Now hook
Never
you
mind.
up. I had a really annoying issue where these weren't lined up once. So I'm a little more cautious about making sure they do line up this time. Okay. And now we get one more. Okay, hopefully I gave myself enough room actually.
Say probably.
I'm a little worried that I did not. I might see about rebuilding all this actually. 'Cause I definitely did not give myself enough. Okay. And I destroyed the floor. My bad. That was not part of the disassembly, but oh well. All that. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh no, because I can't quite place these properly. That's a minor. Minor isn't helpful here. gonna place the first set for now. Actually, what I can do, since I now know where you're gonna be placed. Well, I placed it wrong, so that's not helpful. Yes.
I'm curious, you guys usually go for
Fine. Is being annoying. Oh well. So place you two. Oh, actually, that's not even correct placement. Oh well. I mean, at least they are placement. This one does actually need to go this way. Pop all of those down.
my first person who gets it.
Now things should be working properly.
I don't have it.
Stack you up, stack you up.
Yeah.
The one miner should be fine, providing materials for all of these.
It's great.
And we just need to merge.
It's also really easier to get to just kind of try to, it's like, yes, this is perfect. I usually go
This is a whole process that I've gone through 29 times. Nope. No funky links. Of course, I do need to make sure everything is labeled as copper ingots specifically. Or else they're gonna get mad because they won't know what to do, even though they're a smelter, they just smelt. I feel like it's so rude of them that they don't know what to do.
sitting in my chest.
Okay, let's you place. Getting power hooked up to everything. It's always convenient to have things going. There we go. Copper ingots are being made. Very good. Even though I don't need the stairs, I still like adding them in. Now I should only need this one more layer, actually, because we're just trying to make the copper sheet. And I'm out of iron plates. Oops. Well, luckily, got a building right here that produces them, so just have to make my way through. gonna grab them from there. I'm also gonna grab them from down here. I'm gonna need so many, because we're doing multiple buildings out. Along with the fact that, well, we need to refill storage. And that's actually gonna consume most of them. Well, we'll leave that for now. For now, we also need to go grab a bunch of concrete. Again. 5 stacks. Oh, shoot, I just realized.
She's fantastic.
Not that one.
It's great. It's not for me.
This one. Take all.
He's also severely traumatized.
I will throw what I can in.
Makes sense.
But these are already running. So it's not gonna make a whole lot of a dent, actually. Yeah. Oh well. I guess I'm gonna sink them all. I just need to get rid of them. Because otherwise they're gonna sit there. And even though it will barely get me anything, because it's only ore, it gets rid of them, and that's the point.
Wait. She's fantastic.
I've got 7 more stacks. Unfortunately, yeah, the storage container is only a tier 1 storage container. I never bothered to upgrade it because I didn't think I'd ever run into an issue like this. Where I somehow filled this up. Look, why would you expect me to have this many resources that I'm crashing at one time? Keyword, they're being at one time. I guess. I also have these copper ingots that I do not need in my inventory, so I'm gonna get rid of them as well. And they'll get me slightly more points. Yeah, we're gonna have to go through and do this for the Caterium as well. So it really will just be a copy of the building that we just made for Popper, just for the Caterium instead. Yeah, I grabbed 5 stacks of concrete. I'm gonna grab another 5. Because I'm gonna need more. And we're also gonna go grab more iron sheets from in here as well. No, these ones don't have a huge amount ready. I'm still gonna grab what I can. Queen coming up here and stealing from these ones. Yes, I am stealing all of your iron sheets. Thank you. I need many. But with that, we should just about be ready to continue on. Of course, I do need to supply power to the second floor. I had to get those going. I'll just plop them down like that. Now we could figure out after we finish the roof, that's something I need to do. Let's take a look. Because we are specifically making copper sheets. Now, I'm going to come down here and make more power shards because I need more.
I got it from.
I overclock a lot of things.
Yeah, I have one
Now, if I were to overclock you, you'd be producing around 50 copper ingots a minute.
naming time. We're naming our cat.
30. That's an awkward number. It's not quite two. It's not quite double the efficiency. Well, I guess we could go 240 divided by
My
50. Well, that's not. Hold on.
Ow.
Why are you being weird? I don't know why it's doing that. That's annoying. Fine, I can't use that calculator. Also, I'm just realizing, it's a 50. 50 is actually pretty easy. 50, 100, 4, then... It'll be, if I do 4, it should work just fine. It's not quite going to be a perfect setup, but there's no perfect setup in this case. I'm just gonna have to make things work. Love it when that happens. Make sure I overclock them. That's actually a very important detail there. Well, I placed it wrong. That's not helpful. Must have shifted at the last moment. One more that way. These ones are actually pretty nice when placing. Well, there was literally all of the power shards I just set up. Wonderful. Okay, I guess that was not actually part of the plan, but I guess it happened. I really want to be able to craft power shards. Because I can. But it's not until a really high tier. In fact, I don't think it's until phase 5, which is so sad.
So you try to freeze the part of
Oh. At least all of those are now sorted.
we go on our
Actually, I'm gonna make sure faces this way. And then we'll merge them. Right. If I'm gonna do it like that, I can't place them there. Right. I'm gonna do it like that. I have to place it like that. Not the floor. Floor is not what I want to merge. Delete there. just because I prefer to have a buffer. Copper sheets. There we go. It's even nicely placed for us to not be facing in the right direction. Okay, well, it's not gonna go there. It's gonna go over here. Which is slightly trickier to make work, but I think I can do it. So it's going the wrong way. And I'm actually going to delete that because it should be good enough where I can just send it all the way across. Nice and simple. There we go. Copper sheet's done. And I just need to hook it up to our old one. Well, that's inconvenient. I can't put it to right there. There you go. So that'll send copper sheets off once more. Great. And apparently I can get a ride. That's nice. Now, I am actually going to have to stop it from going any further, since obviously all of this is going to get removed. In the meantime, though, I'll just grab all those and store what I can. Yes, I can get rid of that. And in this case, time to make myself a new building. Now, I do need to see about putting it on the highest location. It should be right there. Can't go any further in that direction though, so that is where it's gonna end. Time for wells. I'm standing over here because I don't quite have enough reach with my power to actually go all the way over there, which is quite unfortunate. It would certainly make things a little easier. Yeah, this first layer is going to be super simple. It's essentially going to be an exact copy, at least, of the first. Second floor is going to be a little different, because Quickwire is going to have different recipe rate. But at least for the first floor, it will be the same. Put it right there. Nope, don't need the bottom one. That's not supposed to be there. That's gonna fill up. That's not in our way, so I think I'll leave it where it is. However, what I am gonna do is I'm actually going to dismantle that That needs to be facing that way. Oh. Well, that's a Mark III. I don't have a huge amount of supplies for that, though. Actually, no, I actually don't want that one to be a Mark III because I need the... I need these high-speed connectors, actually. So you... It's phasing through it for the moment, but it won't be phasing through when it matters. Stick that in there. It's gonna take forever to make it through all this stuff. I might have to see about messing with things, but we'll just let it do its thing for the moment. Double outlet so we can get things powered inside. And some proper stairs. That way I can actually get in them. I mean, from here, we are going to just about repeat the same thing we did before. Don't quite want to place you yet, because I need to figure out distance here. There. Honestly, that wasn't the worst. That was actually surprisingly close and accurate. Yeah, those two are going to be the same. Should make sure. Okay, good. It does line up the way I want it to line up. That is actually pretty important. Just double check before I make it too far in terms of building. Obviously, these ones are Caterium, not copper, so that will be a flight, but nothing too major. Let's get power hooked up to all of these. Okay, there we go. I've got them merged. Because handling 8 different outputs is gonna make things a lot more complicated, that's for sure. So now we go. Decided to shift on me last minute. Incredibly rude, I'd say. Real quick. Sometimes I get these placed before, sometimes I get them placed after. I don't have a good reason as to why I changed them. There's no real need to. I mean, that's kind of up to you, Blue Jay. I'm down to place it most of the time. We just gotta make sure we plan that out so we actually know that's happening. And I will admit, I thought I was a lot closer to nuclear than I was. So I was kind of excited about that. But turns out I still have a decent amount of work here. Might be at. I'm hoping it won't take me too long to get things set up though, because I really am starting to get a little worried about my power consumption. It is getting way too close to that line for my liking. Might add some extra batteries as backup just in case.
It's a different than what I. Like,
This floor is going to be pretty similar to the copper sheets. However, it will be a tad different. I have to figure out the wire portions, but I think wires can make things pretty quickly. So we should be pretty decent at least set up there. I might need some others. In fact, I only have the one, so I'm definitely going to need to look at some. Let's see. Pop you down so we can look at our recipe. Quick wire processes 12 ingots. We do need to beat up Teddy. You're producing 15 a minute. You consume just under. That's... So rude. I should also confirm, how much is the miner producing? You're at 240, yeah. Okay, we're good. This is the ideal setup then. Well... Yes, let me look at getting more overclock. Now luckily I do still have a few power shards available, but it's looking like I might need to go hunting again. I'm starting to dig up all the ones that we had nearby. At full overclock speed, you are consuming 30, which actually works out quite well. That means I'll use 4, and it's actually going to be a nice even. Well, hold on, 30? They're producing 15? Nice. That's actually pretty good. I like that.
we need to decide where we're at.
Label it as Quickwire, of course. I get our merging, and I do think I'll do the same pattern I did before. That worked out pretty well for us. See what we can do about hooking up power, although I don't. Downside here is I don't have the outlet on this floor set up yet. We're gonna have to look at that. can at least hook them up so they start together. Ooh, okay. I mean, that should... Yep, still have enough space. Yeah, we do! That's gonna be outputting the quick wire up there. They're all labeled quick wire. Let's see what we can do. About hooking this up. Wait. You're not the right one. I'll make sure it's a double. Just running power up the outside is actually not useful to us. Downside is right there. Whoopsie. It's fine. We've had to make things work before. Not our first time makeshifting something. I do want to make sure it's actually connected up there too. Now, the tricky part here. Where's the way up?
I found it. Do you want to put this on the update build or the separate?
I think. I'm gonna want to back it up. But I can't do anything on that one. Oh, I guess I could. Yeah, I get back on the machine. I could put the one thing. It's not the best look,
Do you have
but it works good enough. I will need to do that. I'll so actually be getting rid of that and doing just a mirror on this side to what I did on the other side. I think it's gonna look better that way than having a power line running across things. I feel like that might look better. Get our third floor going. Luckily, this floor should be quite easy to take care of. However, I'm also thinking before I put the walls and roof on, I did do a double. Yes. Let's do that now instead of later. That way we can immediately have power. Now, the easy one is right here. But I believe we still need to get... Yes. Sure, I'll do it from the outside. I need to hook this up anyways. We're gonna make them thatch up here. So I can get in and out. There we go, we have our sheets. We've got our wire. Luckily, this one is quite simple. Now, downside, because we have that, our real estate is a tad bit complicated. take a look. AI limiter. 100 quick wire base. 240 is being produced. Which means I'm just gonna have the one machine. It looks a little odd. But it also does make conveyor belts a little cleaner. The big downside here is of course going to be a rather significant amount of free space left on this floor. But this one does get double overclocked. Actually, triple overclock would put it at 250. Quick wire was 240. So it'll be a slight loss on quick wire. But I need to look at the levels for the copper sheets to know if it's worth it. So we're gonna come take a look real quick. And then, once we get our AI limiter done, then we need to look at making some stators, of course. Just gonna plop it in the corner. Another maintenance hole. Rubber sheets, 25. You're making 100 a minute? I didn't look at the cost, so gonna have to go take a peek at that. Luckily the way back's gonna be a bit easier because we can ride the conveyor belt. So we are gonna get a speed boost. Zoom! Helps if I'm actually looking in the same direction, so I don't try to walk off the conveyor belt. Make our way up. Oh yeah, copper sheets are fine. Now, in theory, these aren't even being over... Oh... Wait, why aren't these being overclocked? Hold on. That might change things. Hold on. Shouldn't all the... I think all this should be overclocked, because it's producing 15, yeah. Oopsie! That's gonna massively increase our quick production. Yeah, that puts us up to 240. That puts us up to 480. So, okay. Okay. That's getting redone. And a second one's getting plopped down. It also means I need to pull that out real quick before it makes too many. Put the power up. I will be pulling them back just a little bit, because that puts us at 50, 400. So that's the perfect amount for our copper sheets, actually. Oh, that works. That works just fine. I think I might place that one. I also think I might have placed a splitter when I needed a... Oh wait, no, I do need a splitter. I'm going crazy. I'm going too long, I think. Oopsies! It's actually, I'm also now realizing it's gonna be smarter to split this one. Oh, no, never mind. It is not. Cool. Back to the original design, I guess. Yeah, works. Now you are gonna be a archer. You guys don't have a nice center. In that case, I'll do it like this. I much prefer it when they have nice centers. Okay. Yeah. I don't need those. Tossing them in there for the strength. Oh, I got my avatar. Perfect. Cool. Well, that's taken care of. Sort of have that still. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go sink all the quick wire because I don't need that much. Just all these extra materials that we're getting rid of because, well, they don't fit in our new factory. I made my factory too good. But now the problem is we need to figure out how to make stators. I've used up all the resources nearby, I think, is the problem. And this one's going to take much longer than the other one took, actually. This is a 500. Yeah, that's a lot for me to work through, along with the fact that I still have all of that, which actually I'm gonna reconnect. I might as well keep that running, because wire and cable are both good things for me to have. On the other hand, all the extra sheets and raw copper ore is not exactly in my best interest at the moment, so yeah. Okay. Well, turns out that I very much did not realize how much more I had yet to go, and I'm gonna need to work on that. So although we technically unlocked it, I did not do the necessary preparations to actually get it going. So it's going to take us a little bit longer before we can actually do that. And we'll get to work on it. But for now, that's where we're going to go ahead and call it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you to everyone who followed. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!